It's been almost 5 years since Apple released one of the best yet most controversial phones ever, the iPhone 7. During this time I used 3 different iPhone 7s and I had the same experience with all of them. In this video I'm going to tell you if the iPhone 7 is still worth in 2021. Even after 5 years, the iPhone 7 still has a premium build quality. It is made of glass on the front and an aluminum back that melts into the frame. I have some scratches on the back and on the sides, but overall I am still happy with the build quality of this device. On the front it looks very outdated because of the big bezels on the top and bottom. Considering Apple released in 2020 the iPhone SE with the same design, it isn't a big deal for me. One area where the iPhone 7 falls behind in 2021 is the display. The iPhone 7 has a 4.7-inch LCD display. The resolution is also very low with 326 pixels per inch. Surprisingly, it is comparable with newer phones when it comes to the brightness outdoors. For a 5-year-old LCD display, I think it is still fine, but in 2021 we have budget phones that are equipped with better OLED displays. The iPhone 7 runs easily iOS 14. Animations are smooth and apps open still very fast. The iPhone 7 is powered by the Apple A10 Fusion chip, which is still a very fast processor. Of course it can't compete with flagships of 2021, but I think it is still comparable with mid-range phones. It has however only 2GB of RAM, and even with Apple's optimization it isn't enough to keep many apps open in the background. I have the 128GB model, but the base storage is only 32GB and it isn't expandable. The iPhone 7 has a 12MP rear camera. Image quality in daylight is still holding very well. Pictures are sharp and the dynamic range is acceptable, but you can't take portrait pictures. An ultra-wide camera is also missing here. It doesn't have a night mode, so the results in low light are terrible. On the front it has a 7MP selfie camera. Just like the rear camera, the front camera in daylight still produces good images. In low light, however, it is even worse. Video quality, on the other hand, is still very good. The rear camera can shoot videos up to 4K at 30 frames per second, while the front camera is limited to 1080p. Videos from the rear camera have very good colors and stabilization. I would like to show you some samples I've taken recently with the iPhone 7. Besides being the first iPhone to drop the headphone jack, the iPhone 7 is also the first to have stereo speakers. These speakers are still very loud, but sound quality isn't as good as recent iPhones. It is worth mentioning that the bottom speaker is much louder than the one found on the earpiece. The iPhone 7 has a 1960 mAh battery, and it will never get you through a day with a single charge. When playing games especially, the battery drains very fast. As you can see, the battery health in this particular device is only at 77%, but I never replaced it. Standby time, however, is still very good, and like expected, it doesn't support wireless charging. The iPhone 7 has the Touch ID fingerprint scanner on the home button. It is still very fast and reliable, and especially now it is very convenient. The iPhone 7 has stereo speakers, a 3D touch display, and it is also IP67 water and dust resistant. So is the iPhone 7 still worth in 2021? I think it is still usable as a secondary device, only if you can find it under $150 and in good condition. The main concern is the mediocre battery life. I think it is a good phone for older people who only use it for calling. If you own the iPhone 7, I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, a thumbs up would be appreciated. Thank you for watching.